What if the true story of humanity isn't found in textbooks or museums, but buried deep beneath Africa's soil? Mysterious blue stones. Ritual performed by beings who, according to science, shouldn't have existed. In today's video, we'll uncover 20 extraordinary discoveries in Africa. Let's dive in. In 2019, a miner in Sierra Leone discovered a strange sky blue gemstone, later named the mysterious celestial stone. Carbon dating showed the stone arrived on Earth as a meteorite between 11,000 and 1,000 years ago. Lab tests revealed it was made of 77% pure oxygen, with traces of carbon, silicon, calcium, and sodium, an impossible mix by Earth's natural standards. The stone looked artificial but was found in rock layers over 10,000 years old, predating known civilizations. Experts were baffled by its origin and structure, as it didn't match any known natural or man-made material. Some believe it could be the product of an advanced ancient civilization or unknown geological processes. Now let's shift from the sky to something buried beneath the African soil for over 200 million years. Jurassic Park. Africa is home to its oldest known dinosaur, discovered in northern Zimbabwe. This small predator, Mbiresaurus rosarum, lived over 230 million years ago during the early Triassic, when the supercontinent Pangaea existed. Found in 2017, it was identified from nearly complete fossil bones. It measured about 2 meters long and stood just 30 centimeters tall at the hips. Despite its small size, it may have been the top predator in its environment, using its long muscles for speed and agility. Scientists classified it as a sauropodomorph, related to the long-necked sauropods. But unlike them, it walked on 2 legs, similar to Mbiresaurus from Tanzania. This feature helped pave the way for later fast-moving predators like Velociraptor and T-Rex. Which part of the Mbiresaurus story surprised you the most, the age, the size, or the fact that it walked on 2 legs? Comment and chat with me. From prehistoric predators to patterns that seem drawn by giants, what on earth could be leaving perfect circles in the desert? Fairy circles are mysterious patches of bare land found in the Namib Desert, ranging from 2 to 20 meters wide. Seen from above, they dot the plains across more than 1,800 kilometers. For decades, their strange patterns have puzzled scientists and sparked debate. One theory suggests termites create the circles by channeling water to nearby plants. The bare spots help rainwater collect at the edges, benefiting surrounding vegetation. But this doesn't explain the larger circles, which can be over 20 meters wide. Other ideas, like plant competition, underground gases, or radioactive soil, have not been fully explained either. These circles can last from 24 to 77 years before grass grows back, but what causes their cycle of death and renewal remains unknown. What if I told you that Africa hides not only puzzles but also survivors, ancient guardians of time that hold secrets in their trunks? The Baobab tree is found across African savannas. It can live for thousands of years. One in Zimbabwe survived for 2,400 years. Baobabs have thick trunks, up to 30 meters wide, made of about 50% water. This lets them survive extreme droughts. Their sponge like wood stores water during rains, helping them stay alive even when leafless for years. When rain returns, they quickly recover. But baobabs do more than store water. Their leaves are edible. The fruit is rich in vitamin C, 6 times more than oranges, and the bark provides strong fibers. Even the seeds can be used for cooking oil. In harsh environments, the baobab truly earns its name as the tree of life. Speaking of survivors, one strange little creature defied extinction and classification for millions of years. Before exploring, I have a special 10-second request for all of you listening. If you can help me in any way, just hit the notification bell and hit that subscribe button. It helps this channel so much. And if you do that, I will do everything I can to make this show even better for you. Deal? In Madagascar, scientists discovered a strange mammal from the Cretaceous period, nicknamed the unusual beast. Its skull, found in 1999 in sediments over 66 million years old, had teeth unlike any seen before. More bones were uncovered in 2010, helping researchers learn about the animal. About the size of a badger, it had a long body, short legs, and a short-snouted skull with many holes, suggesting a strong sense of smell, but likely used for digging and finding food underground. Its shape and features showed it was well adapted to burrowing. Scientists named it Adalatherium Hwai, from words meaning unusual and beast. Meanwhile, the Great Pyramid of Giza, built over 4,000 years ago, still fascinates people today. Its precise design and possible hidden chamber continue to spark curiosity and mystery. From strange beasts to ancient wonders, what secret could be hiding inside the most iconic structure in human history? In 2017, scientists used muons, tiny particles that pass through stone, to scan the Great Pyramid. They discovered a hidden space over 30 meters long. Archaeologists believe it's likely empty, as all known chambers are mapped and any artifacts were probably stolen long ago. Still, this void reveals the pyramid's hidden complexity. Some speculate it holds ancient secrets, lost knowledge, or even alien technology, though there's no evidence for these claims. The true purpose of the space remains unknown, but non-invasive scans continue to uncover more about this ancient marvel without damaging it. But what if the ancient Egyptians knew something they never wrote down? A carving may hint at an impossible technology. A carving in the Temple of Hathor at Dendera, built in the 1st century BC, shows a strange image that some call the Dendera Light. It looks like a large bulb connected to a pillar known as the Jed, with a shape beneath it resembling a cable and lamp. Fringe theorists claim this proves the ancient Egyptians had electric lighting. However, there is no solid evidence for this idea. Mainstream Egyptologists say the image has religious meaning. The Jed pillar symbolized stability, and the bulbous shape represented the solar disk of the sun god Ra. Since the temple honors the sky goddess, the scene likely reflects cosmic beliefs, not advanced technology. Still not convinced. Perhaps some of the oldest pictures on Earth will give you a glimpse into what once roamed this land. Some of the earliest human-made artworks decorate cave walls across Africa, dating back over 15,000 years. These paintings offer vivid scenes of prehistoric life, including animals like elephants, rhinos, zebras, and antelopes that no longer live in those regions. Found in caves from Namibia to Morocco, the art shows skilled use of red and brown pigments and detailed portrayals of hunting and daily life. Alongside the wildlife are mysterious images, humanoid figures with odd features, and creatures that don't resemble anything known today. Their meaning remains unknown, and their creators are lost to history, leaving only speculation about the purpose behind these strange works. But how did early humans survive? Let's go back to the very beginning, to when the first sparks of innovation lit up in Africa. Early humans began shaping stones into tools, sparking a technological journey that started in Africa, the cradle of humanity. Archaeologists have found some of the oldest tools near Lake Turkana in Kenya and in Jordan, dating back nearly 3 million years. These tools, sharp flakes and cores made from volcanic rock and quartzite, were carefully crafted for cutting, scraping, and crushing. Some still fit comfortably in the hand, showing thoughtful design and material choice. Fossils of Paranthropus, a human relative with large jaws and teeth, were also found nearby. It may have used tools or lived alongside those who did. Now zoom out. What if one of the most mesmerizing patterns on Earth wasn't made by humans at all, but by the planet itself? The Richat structure, or Eye of the Sahara, is a massive circular formation about 40 kilometers wide in Mauritania's Tanzanite region. Seen clearly from space, it was first noticed by astronauts in the 1960s and puzzled scientists for years. Its concentric rings, formed by natural erosion over millions of years, make it one of Earth's most striking geological features. Originally thought to be the result of an asteroid impact, it is now known to have formed when the land rose into a dome and wind and water slowly wore it down, exposing the layered rock. Long before the desert took over, this area was shaped by powerful natural forces, leaving behind the remarkable pattern we see today. The eye of the Sahara reminds us how Earth's landscape is always changing. Buried languages and untold stories, what if unlocking these could rewrite everything we thought we knew about African history? In northeastern Sudan near Khartoum lie the ruins of the ancient kingdom of Kush, which flourished for nearly 1,000 years before 300 AD. The site, known as the island of Meroe, served as a royal cemetery for Kushite kings and nobles. Archaeologists have uncovered stone tablets from Kushite temples inscribed with the Meroitic alphabet, the oldest writing system south of the Sahara. These carvings reveal details about Kushite culture, religion, and burial customs. However, most of the texts remain untranslated due to the complexity of the language. Despite looting and damage over the centuries, the tablets and their images of gods and kings offer a glimpse into the Kushite worldview. Decoding this script could reveal how the civilization once rivaled ancient Egypt and why it eventually vanished. Until then, these stones hold the untold story of a lost African empire. And speaking of rewriting history, did you know an African city rivaled European capitals centuries ago? Its ruins still whisper secrets. The stone ruins of Great Zimbabwe are the largest Iron Age urban center south of the Sahara. Built over 3 centuries, it became the heart of the Kingdom of Zimbabwe and thrived until around 1450 AD. The massive stone walls still standing reveal the skill of this early civilization. Covering about 1,300 acres, the city once held around 20,000 people. Stone enclosures protected the elite while others lived around them. The Shona people built the site, though some early colonizers wrongly credited outsiders despite clear evidence. Portuguese traders first noted the ruins in the 15th century. Advanced farming and craftsmanship supported the city, but after depleting local resources, it was eventually abandoned. Today it stands as proof of the Shona's engineering and artistic achievements. You made it this far, which means you're as curious as we are. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss what science can't explain next. Let's step into the realm of folklore for a moment. Could some legends be more than just stories? Stories of half-human, half-dog creatures have appeared in folklore across the world for centuries, alongside other mythical beings like werewolves and centaurs. Some enthusiasts believe these legends might be inspired by alleged sightings. In Africa, unverified reports continue of so-called Dogmen, beings described as having both human and dog-like features and walking upright. In 2017, residents of Inopo, South Africa, claimed to see figures over 7 feet tall. Similar folklore exists among tribes in Liberia. While some videos and eyewitness stories circulate, there is no scientific or physical evidence supporting these claims. These tales remain part of regional myths and legends, often tied to unexplored parts of the continent. Some discoveries blur the line between myth and science, like this mysterious human ancestor with behavior we still can't explain. In 2013, researchers explored a cave in South Africa and found bones of a previously unknown human relative, Homo Naledi. This species lived between 236,000 and 35,000 years ago, alongside our ancestors. Homo Naledi had a strange mix of traits. Its brain was small, like a chimpanzee's, indicating simpler cognitive abilities. Yet its hands were shaped for precision, possibly allowing tool use. Its modern shoulders supported overhead movement, while curved fingers hinted at tree climbing abilities. The biggest mystery is how their remains ended up deep in the cave. Reaching the chamber requires passing through a narrow, dangerous tunnel, unlikely for a primitive species. This suggests the bodies may have been placed there deliberately, raising questions about their behavior and capabilities. Imagine a forest with no trees, where the plants are made of razor-sharp stone and the air feels haunted. Madagascar is a natural wonder filled with rare animals like lemurs and chameleons found nowhere else. But its beauty isn't just in its wildlife. In the dry southwest, there's a surreal stone forest where limestone towers, shaped by water over millions of years, rise like giant needles up to 70 meters tall. This rocky jungle has sharp, twisted stones and narrow canyons. From afar, it looks like a forest of gray, petrified trees. Up close, it's eerie, and home to animals found only in this region. Once large birds and lemurs lived here, but they've vanished. Some even believe gold and jewels are hidden in the area. The stone forest, especially the dangerous labyrinth, is hard to explore. Sharp rocks and confusing paths make it risky, which helps protect the ecosystem. Still, nearby mining and land use threaten its survival, just like much of Madagascar's unique nature. Now let's go cosmic again. Some stones found in Africa don't just defy science, they came from the stars themselves. About 200 million years ago, an asteroid hit South Africa, leaving behind a crater and scattering rare stones, hexagonal diamonds with six-sided symmetry. These strange gems didn't form on Earth. In 2018, scientists discovered that the diamonds came from space. They contain osbornite, a mineral found in carbon-rich meteorites. The diamonds likely formed inside a dwarf planet over 4 billion years ago before a massive collision sent them into space. Eventually, fragments fell to Earth. Unlike regular diamonds formed deep underground, these cosmic diamonds likely grew quickly. Only a few samples have been studied, but more may exist. Their space origin makes them unique, and may reveal secrets about the violent early days of our solar system. Not everything strange is buried. Some mysteries lie exposed under the harshest sun, where death and beauty coexist. Namibia's Skeleton Coast is one of the harshest places on Earth, with strong winds, rough seas, and extreme heat. Thick fog, rocky shores, and powerful waves have caused many shipwrecks, giving the area its eerie name. Before modern navigation, launching boats here was nearly impossible, and survivors of wrecks faced a vast, empty desert. Old shipwrecks still lie scattered across the sand, slowly rusting in the salty air. The dry climate has preserved the remains of marine life. Seal colonies gather on nearby islands, and when they pass away, their bodies dry out, leaving behind natural remains. Whale skeletons sometimes wash ashore too, creating a haunting but natural landscape that draws scavengers. And then there are the modern mysteries. What happens when the unexplained suddenly appears and disappears? Since August 2020, mysterious metal monoliths have appeared around the world, sparking curiosity and theories. The first was spotted in Utah's Rocky Desert, a shiny rectangle about 3 to 5 meters tall, resembling the alien object from 2001, A Space Odyssey. Photos of it went viral, and similar structures soon appeared in Europe and Asia, from the Netherlands to India. Each new pillar stirred speculation about its origin. In February 2021, a monolith appeared in Congo and sparked fear among locals. Concerned about its meaning, the community guarded it until tensions rose. It was eventually burned by a crowd. Inside, it was hollow, just a metal shell over an empty frame, leaving behind more questions than answers. These small spheres are older than most continents, and no one agrees on what made them. The Klerksdorp Spheres. found in Ottosdal, South Africa, are among the strangest discoveries on Earth. Over 200 have been uncovered, small, grooved spheres embedded in ancient rock, some dating back more than 3 billion years. They range from about 2 to 10 centimeters wide and are usually brown or dark red. Many have parallel grooves or indentations. Though their shapes seem unusual, geologists say they formed naturally over time through erosion. Still, some claim they are signs of ancient technology or alien visitors. There's no proof for these ideas, but the spheres continue to spark debate and curiosity. And finally, what happens when belief, hope, and a glittering stone bring thousands running, only to find something very different? In June 2021, a cattle farmer in KwaZulu-Natal found a shiny stone he believed was a diamond. News spread fast, triggering a diamond rush near the village of Kaladi. Over 1,000 people arrived, digging day and night. Tent camps popped up, and the chaos drew in scammers and dealers. The government struggled to maintain order while geologists tested the stones. They turned out to be quartz crystals, not diamonds. Still, many locals ignored the science, convinced the stones had value. One man even claimed to sell a handful for about $1,000. If you had to explore one of these sites yourself, Stone Forest, Secret Chamber, or the Eye of the Sahara, which one would you choose? Let's see who's brave enough to answer. If you found today's video interesting, don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Your support is very important to us. Be sure to check out the next video appearing on your screen. You're sure to love the content we bring. Please leave a comment about which country you'd like us to explore next. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.
Thanks for being with us. Leave a comment, like to show your support, and remember to hit that subscribe button for more exciting videos. See you next time.